Good evening, everyone. And on behalf of the judges, as the oldest member of the panel, I've been given the task of making some brief comments on the performances this evening. Firstly, Lihan, Ashini, Marissa, and Chamat and I would like to thank Musaeus College for inviting us. Thank you, Mr. Dinesh D'Souza, trustee, the teachers in charge, sectional heads, students, everybody concerned with this evening's event. We really enjoyed it, and it was wonderful to see, after several years, so many young people on stage clearly having a good time. I know that this is the part that most people don't like because they're desperate to hear the results. So I'll quickly just make a few points overall, but we are going to be around after the results. So if anyone would like to talk to us in detail about what they saw, what they wanted to happen and didn't, or vice versa, please get in touch with us. Speak to us, and we'll be happy to give you some more kind of ideas and feedback. So just a bit of general comments. There was a lot of hard work, a lot of effort put into all 4 performances, and it was really an enjoyable evening. Difficult to take a novelist and convert novels into play scripts. Quite challenging, but you did a good job, and as someone who teaches Jane Austen, I was quite intrigued by the adaptations of the novel. Firstly, just to talk about character, what we were looking for in terms of characters on stage was how characters as individuals performed and developed, but it wasn't just their own individual roles, but how they also connected with each other. So in some performances, we found that characters were talking to each other on stage without actually making any eye contact, with large spaces between them, and of course, the ones which we thought were the best, where the characters really engaged with each other and created a relationship. On the note of characters as well, we felt that styles of character development was also important, because in some plays there was inconsistency in relation to how some characters were acting in a very realistic mode, while others were clearly caricatures, excessive. And that is a mode of acting, but it has to be, again, uniform if you choose that mode of acting. And what we felt was that there was kind of mismatch. With regard to setting, in relation to also character, what we felt in some plays was that there was a lot of upstaging. So while one set of characters were in front speaking, others were doing stuff in the background, but that was quite distracting, and it took away from the focus of the main characters. So that was something that I think you need to be conscious of. We really were also looking for simplicity in terms of everything, really. When I say simplicity, I mean just the way the characters reacted to each other, and set design, choreography, not excess. Even things like scene changes. There were some plays where there were, in a space of 30 minutes, a huge number of scene set changes, which, given such a short space of time, was quite difficult to kind of focus on. And of course, one big issue for us was the choice of the period in which you located the play. So there was some play, I mean, this happens with Shakespeare and other playwrights as well, plays. I mean, you do have the freedom to select whether you want to perform it in a Sri Lankan Balawa, or whether you want to perform it in a marketplace in Tokyo, or wherever in the 1960s or 20s, which is fine, but there has to be, or the audience has to get a sense of why that was done. What is the rationale for choosing whether it's England in 1940s or whatever, and that has to be communicated, and there has to be consistency. So if you want to set it in America, then there has to be, you can't have just radio in deep South accent, but all the characters on stage speaking in, our accent that we are used to, or in some plays using a British accent for one character, but the others using, Lankan accents or whatever. And the winning, the one play which we thought was kind of, different and exceptional was a play where there was consistency in all of these things. Character development, set design, lights, makeup, costumes, everything. It kind of, stood out for us because it was clear for us as judges how it worked. And so that's why, that was what we were looking for. So I'm going to stop now because I know you're really impatient to hear the results. But thank you so much for inviting us to be here tonight. And we really look forward to seeing more drama from Musaeus College. Thank you.